do you think? Why do we say in love? That someone is in love. That someone is on duty. See the different positions. So the answer maybe, I hope, it's not. The distribution is not random, but actually reflects some fundamental facts about our thinking, our cognition. So I want to tell you about the cognitive analysis of the English prepositions. So, what is the cognitivist approach? According to Tyler and Evans, 2003, the cognitivist approach is based on the argument that we don't perceive reality, and we perceive reality based on our own, let's say, our physics, our physical form, and so on. But, like, there is no meaning independent of the humans. The humans construct meaning based on how they perceive the world, and so maybe creatures with totally different body shape and totally different means of communication, they may actually perceive, may actually have different, very different way of thinking. So, and our way of thinking that is peculiar to humans may be reflected in our language, just like. So prepositions may seem, to you, prepositions may seem not very important, but I think they are. So I'm going to tell how does the meaning of both in, the function of both in and on, derive from the spatial experience. It's not very conceivable. So first I'm going to tell about the in preposition and then about the on. And so what is the prototypical meaning of in? The meaning of in is, first of all, enclosure or containment. Like the kite is in the box, it is contained within it. So from enclosure, some other meanings may derive, like occlusion, like something is hidden, or location is surely, like we know exactly the location of some object. So, but what is another interesting thing is the interaction is affecting conditions. So when you speak with something like something is in the sand or in the snow, like you don't. It doesn't mean enclosure. You see, sand or snow is under our feet, but what it means is that this that both sand or and snow create some conditions that will that affect our behavior. Like, for example, in the snow, you should wear appropriate clothing and so on. So this said that from enclosure, you go to the affecting conditions, and from affecting conditions, other uses of in derive, like physiological state. For example, a woman is in labor. You know what in labor is? Psychosomatic state. For example, as I said before, in love. And social interpersonal state. The interaction of a person with other people, like someone is in trouble. And finally, professional state. This, for example, someone is in the fashion industry. So, as I've, now I'm going to talk about on. So on has a totally different meaning. Right? According to Evans 2014, on's original meaning is both contact and support. So, like this pen, this marker is on the table. It's both in contact and it is supported. So you don't say like this thing is on the wall, unless it's glued to it. So it's both contact and support. And so the support meaning may be extended, for example, to various ways of support. Like you're on the bus, you're or on the train. It's again it derives from the support meaning, and you have other ways, types of support, like something to be based on, or even medical support, like to be on drugs. But also from the contact meaning, but the functional actioning comes from the contact. So how to explain it? For example, when you switch the lights on, there is, as far as I remember, some contact. Some contact is created between the wires and the light is the function of the light is starts, and from functional actioning like so, as I said before, on duty is functional action. And so how does it differ from the state? You know, in is associated with various states, but on is only associated with active states. Well, because the nature of functional actioning, it may presuppose that something is not permanent but temporary. So the state is active. It's not. It's temporary, and so like being on duty or something is the TV may be the video may be on pause. Right? Because as I said before, the temporary meaning derives from the active state meaning. So to conclude, I've tried to talk about both in and on. How do there are many uses of them, and all of them derive from spatial experience, human spatial experience. So I'm not very good at telling about this, but I hope someone gets interested in. Hope I do get someone